What's going on, guys? This is Evan the Xenogears Enthusiast bringing you a gameplay commentary of a mostly sniping gameplay on Hazard. This is going to be a single match of TDM as opposed to my usual back-to-back gameplays. Some of you guys were saying that, you know, 2 videos back-to-back was sort of a long time to watch one commentator. So I figured I'd give that a try, and here we go. I'll jump right into it. First, I know I said I'd be uploading more regularly, and I really will be. I don't know how much you guys watching this know about networking and things like that, but for those of you that do, I'll just be somewhat technical. The switch for the internet out here where I live in the college-owned apartments basically blew up, so no one had internet back here for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, or not 3 or 4 weeks, for 3 or 4 days while they ordered in, you know, a new switch. So once I got the new switch in, I uploaded this on the same day, which is of course today. I've also been pretty sick recently. I think I've had the stomach flu. I've had a mild stomach ache to a really bad stomach ache, like, I don't know, day after day, and unfortunately, wow, that guy made me look really bad. Unfortunately, I don't have a general practitioner here by the college, nor is there like an urgent care that's nearby of any quality. So I pretty much had to go to the ER to get anything, and they gave me some. They wrote me a prescription for irritable bowel syndrome, which I haven't been diagnosed with, but it's really all they could give me. They took a CT of my stomach and did a little blood work, and nothing out of the ordinary, but they were able to well, I guess you can't really confirm, but they were pretty sure it was a lot more than gas, which I could have told them myself. So I've been under the water with that, but I'm feeling a lot better today, and I'm trying to stay onto a mostly liquid diet, you know, soups and maybe a little dry bread, dry toast, just things to lower the acid content in my stomach. And, you know, years ago I had a lot of trouble with my stomach. I had, you know, a near-death experience, actually. Not to like exaggerate, but it's actually true. I was having really bad stomach pains, and I refused to go to the hospital because I was afraid I'd show up and to be like, dude, you just have gas. And I'd kind of look like basically a little bitch, frankly. So I refused to see anybody, and I kept refusing to see anybody. And then by the time I actually went into the hospital, turns out I was near death because a gallstone had become loose and lodged itself in my pancreatic duct, and I couldn't breathe. Or I could breathe, but you know, I couldn't pass waste out of my body. So my pancreas was becoming toxic along with my entire blood supply. And because I put it off so long, despite the fact I was in, you know, a tremendous amount of pain, I just, you know, was convinced that I was just being sort of a wiener, so I wouldn't go. I'll never make that mistake again. Now when I start to feel considerably bad, I just go to the hospital. You know, I've got nothing to prove to anyone, and I think everyone should follow that advice. There's nothing to prove. I mean, you don't get bonus points for being like anti-pain or something, trying to be a hard ass or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sniping with the L96 here, clearly, on Hazard. I pretty much won't play Hazard unless I'm sniping, or I have a contract, another gun. I'm pretty much ready to get back into this game. You know, I've been saying a lot of the last countries, you know, I'm ready for Modern Warfare 3, but you know, I'm ready for Black Ops. I find that as long as I don't use the FAMAS, and as long as I just leave games that are just littered with really frustrating players, I'll be fine. Like, this one here wasn't too bad. There's a decent variety of weapons. That was exciting. A lot of ghost people, but that's normal. Yeah, so I know sniping gameplay can be a little slow, you know, if I'm not rushing and trying to quickscope people, and if this isn't your cup of tea, I'm sorry, but I have plenty of assault rifle games already on the channel, and plenty of rushing, camping. You know, I've got a pretty big variety on the channel, and the thing I have the least of is just sniping in any form or capacity. So I wanted to get some sniping commentaries up, and I've talked in some other videos about learning to snipe and stuff, and it's hard to just walk someone through it because, well, I missed my tomahawk there. That was a pretty bad FAMAS shot too. It's hard to walk somebody through sniping unless they're like right there with you and that you can watch them scope with their rifle. I'm thinking about doing like an interactive sniping video where, well, not interactive, that's an exaggeration, but like freeze framing the video on certain points, like right when the shot is fired, to show you exactly where the reticle is on my screen and if it gives me the kill or not. Because sometimes I feel like I'm on them, and then the game's like Black Ops is having awful hit detection, but then I watch the replay and I freeze it and I'm like, actually I'm off, you know, my scope's like a centimeter off, so that might be cool. Some sort of like you know, freeze frame on each shot. They make the gameplay a lot longer though, and I don't know if you guys want to watch such a thing, but we'll see what happens. I know this isn't like Hutch quality sniping, nor will it ever be, but I enjoyed it, and I still think I snipe a lot better than a lot of players on this game. And, you know, I've never really aspired to be a quickscoper. I have gameplays where I do quickscope. I have them, you know, from the hip scope, but not scope rather, but, you know, from the hip kill. And oh, I can't believe that guy knifed that guy. I want to snipe him. That'd have been a cool kill. But anyway, playing hazard sniping, I think I'm doing it correctly, at least for TDM. Since there's no objectives on TDM, and this is my preferred game type, there's really not a whole lot of shame in whatever you do as long as you get a pretty good kill death. Which is nice about team deathmatches. It keeps the game nice and simple. Domination, it can be hard to measure how much you're really contributing to the team. I mean, you might get a really great KDR, but if you don't have a lot of caps, you're not really doing much. I think on this map, part of like camping is not to be so greedy. Like if you're gonna camp on any game mode, it might be cool to run kill streaks that benefit the team. Like I don't know what I'm running this game, but I know for the remainder of my games after this, when I ran the spy plane, counter spy plane, Blackbird, I figure if I'm going to be, you know, trying to build up kill streaks, it would have been nice if I could build up kill streaks that would help the entire team. Or in TDM, if you can get a chopper gun or something like that, that's justifiable because it'll really help. I hate Last Stand. That's justifiable because it will help expedite the TDM and giving your team a really lopsided advantage in terms of kills. The PSG-1 is pretty much the better sniper rifle now that they allow you to put attachments on it. The L96, the only difference is I get one-shots to the arms, the upper arms, whereas the L96 I do not. That was a pretty long shot there. That was a nice long shot there. But I just use the L96 because I like bolt action. I didn't like the bolt action in Modern Warfare 2 because I thought the way people used it was stupid, like the sprint right at you and throw the scope up and fire, the quick scoping. And I also did not like the I just didn't think he made a big deal. Like the guy, not the guy, but the player model, he didn't make a big enough deal about cocking the sniper rifle bullet. It's like he just kind of fired and it was already cocked. I like in this game where I can visibly see him take the time to cock the round, which is half the fun of having a bolt action weapon. I feel like I'm going to get overrun there. I want to put my sentry up where that guy is, up in that little building, but I was kind of getting rushed, so I was like, well, you know, I'm just going to throw the sentry down, hip fire this guy, and then get blasted by that guy off there in the distance. My sentry gun's still standing, though. I've got the premier sniper perks, I think. Oh, I'm so sad that I didn't get him. Trying to do a little quick scoping. For some reason, my knife wouldn't lunge there, and I just get pooped on. That was kind of a poop spawn. I mean, I know I had enough time to react or run away or whatever, but it was just awkward that they spawned that close and I'm trying to snipe, and I just couldn't get that scope on them. Whatever. It's just bad. I hate it when you're trying to get like a gameplay for YouTube, and you start getting deaths near the end of the video because you're like, oh man, like it was so good up to this point. Get this guy's Galil dual mag. That's a weapon I used to use a lot, was the Galil, and I sort of put it down and stopped using it. I don't know why. I like light machine guns, and it's the light machine gun of Black Ops, so clearly I should be using. Oh, my Claymore got a guy. I like that snipe right there. I thought that was a pretty good snipe. I mean, sure, it was a stationary target or nearly stationary, but you didn't have a lot of time to take the shot. Those are my favorite kind of shots, actually, the ones where like you scope on an area and you get like a split second to actually take your shot and you get them. I'm a big fan of shots like that. Anyway, guys, I just want to throw this out there. I hate abdominal pain. Like, of all the different kind of pains you can have, I hate abdominal pain the most. I get stunned here and screwed up. I shouldn't have tried to throw that stun. I should have just kept backing up with my scope towards the door. Even if he had rushed me, I still would have had the ability to kill him because I'd already be facing the right way. But I wanted to get cheeky and stun him back, and I got Simtex for it. Oh my god, though, it's kind of exciting. A Simtex actually got a kill. Can't snipe that guy point blank. Should have just laid on him and fired, but whatever. Our team has a Blackbird out now, and I don't utilize these very well when I'm sniping. I can't run up and get the shots. Like I never die with a Blackbird out, but I definitely don't sort of maximize my kills with it this game, which is sort of a problem I have. One of the reasons I don't necessarily like to use the Blackbird. I want to get another cheeky tomahawk there, or at least a cheeky tomahawk, but I did not succeed. Now that made me really sad that that guy got hit markered. Didn't die. That'd have been a really cool snipe. Like that one was good. I like that one a lot. Catch that guy around the corner there. Anyway, I'm looking forward to uploading the rest of my Armored Core 4 Answer gameplay. I know a lot of you guys aren't really that into my Armored Core stuff, but I really enjoy making it, and since it hasn't really gotten a whole lot of like positive feedback, I'm not going to upload the hard mode. The hard mode of the game is a lot harder, but you know, I'm not going to beat it to death. You guys just aren't interested, and you know, that's cool. But I am going to upload the rest of the matches, so at least there's like a complete storyline playthrough of Armored Core 4 Answer. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get more gameplays up tomorrow and the next day, you know, like I said I would. Please keep watching the channel, and if you could rate and comment, it would really help me out, because I'm trying to get back into this. You know, I took a little break, and that's what kills channels, is directors taking breaks. I'm not even direct. So I'm gonna try to get back into it. Alright, later.